Hello, welcome back to the Cryptic Mystic channel, and welcome back to another walkthrough of a Cryptic Crossword. And today's Cryptic Crossword, I'm going to be doing another one of Nate on Crosshare.org. If you remember, Nate is I've done a few of his before, and this is Crosshare.org you're seeing on screen now. But Nate is a fantastically talented setter, and a particular type of cryptic he does quite a few, but one of them is a 4-word clue. So all the clues only have 4 words, which is quite a feat really, and quite a challenge I think for the setter, and I'm going to do another one of those today. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? But before I get there, just a quick one about the live stream. I do a live stream on a Sunday, and the word of the week this week is iterated. So send me a clue for iterated and I'll feature it in the live stream on Sunday. Great fun, that live stream is usually a laugh. If you fancy joining, please do. And if you're completely new to cryptics and you have no idea what a cryptic clue looks like or anything like that, then watch this video. It's 60 seconds and basically just is an outline of cryptic clues and things to look out for in a cryptic crossword, but it'll help you a lot. So, okay, that's all that said. Let's get on with today's puzzle and see what Nate has got for us today. 7 by 7. I've got a link to this in the description if you want to play along as well. But let's get started. We'll go with one across. Prohibition drained Kansas's coffers. Right, what's happening there? Remember, one of these words is a definition, either prohibition or coffers, and then the rest is going to be wordplay. I'm looking at this word here, drained. That's to me is saying, what that's saying is, we're draining a word. It's a bit like, taking the middle letters out of a word. I think we're draining Kansas. If we drain Kansas, we're removing the inside of Kansas, so it leaves us with a K and an S. I think that's wordplay. So I think coffers maybe is the definition here, and this word ends in K and S. And prohibition could be ban, a ban, couldn't it? So we put that in there. We get banks, which are coffers, a word for coffers, isn't it? Great stuff. See how 4-word clue is such a great construct, actually, this. Very nice clue there, Nate. Right, 4 across. Let's see what this is. Watch obstetrician play ball. Don't see any particular wordplay here. So this is probably a charade clue, and a charade clue is a clue where you're basically putting little bits of words together, synonyms or abbreviations, and put them together to make a larger word. So either the definition here is watch, or it's ball, and I can't see which it is right now. So I think we need some checking letters for that, so let's come back to that one. Let's try 6 across. Doctor, tattooist, or tippler. Right, what have we got here? Well, doctor can be DR, can't it? Could also be like MD, that type of thing. So an or here could be a link word. Sometimes you get link words in these clues, so it separates the wordplay from the definition, or vice versa. So it's basically saying you can get to the clue, you can get to the answer this way or that way. So let's work on that premise. A tippler here is the definition. So a doctor could be DR. Oh yeah, and a tattooist could be an inker, couldn't it? So we got drinker, which is someone who enjoys a tipple, is a drinker. That's a cool, very nice one. Nice surface there again. Right, let's go 7 across. Measure height, dress backwards. Again, does this mean measure? I mean, backwards is looks like an indicator of wordplay, doesn't it? Like a reversal indicator. So we're going to reverse whatever we've got, write it backwards. And it's going to mean measure. Height can be abbreviated to an H. That's as much as I can see for now. I don't really know what's happening there either. So let's come back to that one too. Let's try the downs now, will we? Stocks brood changing direction. So apostrophe S here could also be like a link. So it could be saying the definition here is stock is, and then this is the way you get it from the wordplay, brood changing direction. Now we had a similar-ish type of wordplay last week. I'm not sure if it was a Nate puzzle or not, but changing direction If you think of directions, you think left or right, don't you? So if you think changing direction could mean swapping an L for an R or an R for an L. And look, if we do that, like I'm just because of the checking letters, I can see B and D, and we've got a 5-letter word here beginning with B and ending in D, and it's got an R in it. If we change the R for an L, we're going to end up with blood, which could be a synonym like stock. You could have a blood stock, couldn't you? Very nice. I think that's blood is the answer there. Right, 2 down. Packing some honest ingredients. Oh, this is a hidden word. I'm going to ring the bell. Love it. Love a hidden word clue. So the answer is written in the clue here. It's written in front of you. Some is indicating that. So some of the following words contain the answer. Definition here is packing. And the word is hidden in honest ingredients. Look at that. It's nesting. See that? Lovely. Very good. So we're seeing all types of clue here, aren't we? This is so good. I mean, there's literally 8 clues, but we're seeing lots of different variations of wordplay you can get. So it's brilliant. 3 down. It's care playing forward. Right. This is a anagram clue. Like playing is an anagram indicator. The letters are playing, they're moving around. And we're making an anagram of its care. And forward is the definition. It's cool because Sam Kerr is a pretty good footballer, isn't she? So it's quite a good surface this as well. I think she plays for Australia. So it's an anagram of its care, and it must be striker, which would be a position on a football pitch. If I can type this properly. Here we go. Finally, took me far too long to write that. Cool. Okay, very good. Right. 5 down. Hater runs from home. What could that be? Oh, I think runs could be an R. It could be abbreviated to an R, but I think it could also mean it could also be an anagram indicator. I think we were making an anagram of hater, and it means home. I think this is earth. Yeah, like earth would be an example of that, wouldn't it? And from here is a link word. Normally, everything after the everything before the from is the definition. In this case, it's after the definition. Like I've seen that before as well. But earth is the definition here. Could be a way of describing earth would be home, I suppose, especially if you were in outer space. Right, we've got 2 left. Then we got all the check-in letters now as well. So it's hopefully we can make something of this. So it's 4 across. Okay, so watch obstetrician play ball. Well, I think I have this based on watch being the definition. This must be observe. So I suppose an obstetrician, I don't know this, but maybe it can be abbreviated to OB. And then play ball would be to serve. At the beginning of tennis or whatever. Play ball. There we go. Observe, very nice. And last one, 7 across. There's a word I can think of, goes in there, just see how it works. Measure, height, dress backwards. I'm thinking girth, which would be like a measure, wouldn't it? So let's put girth in there and see how we can get it to work. Oh, well, it definitely is right. Anyway, we see that. Let's just go back to it and see how girth is working there. So it's backwards. I think this is reversal. So we get HT and rig could be dress, couldn't it? If you rig somebody out, you dress them, I suppose. And height is height HT. I've seen height as H. I suppose it could be HT as well. So we're using the abbreviation of height and then rig to get us to girth. But there we are. Short and sweet, isn't it? 8 clues, but we saw lots of different clue types there. Anagrams, reversals, hidden words, containers, all sorts. Brilliant. I love these puzzles. I love Nate's setting. Really nice, lovely clues. Great stuff. Hopefully you learned something there. If you did, please do like, subscribe, comment, and do all that. That would be amazing. And you can also support on Buy Me a Coffee as well if you fancy that. Don't forget, word of the week this week is iterated. Funnily enough, I've had someone send me a clue and then say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll send you, they've changed it slightly and sent it again. So they literally iterated on the clue iterated, which I thought was amazing. But yeah, so send me a clue for that. You got the email address there, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye for now.